Hello YouTube! If you are watching this video, you most likely have the access to the internet, so there's no need to tell you about the ongoing pandemic in the world. Regardless of your personal point of view on the virus and everything about it, it is extremely important to know how to protect yourself from it, not only because it might save your life, but also because it prevents the disease from spreading even more. So here are the simple rules you must follow in order to minimize the risks of getting infected. Number 1. Wash your hands. This is what you're probably tired to hear ever since your early childhood, but it's especially important nowadays. Do it as often as possible, especially after you've touched something many people touch, such as door handles in public places, and before eating anything. If the virus ends up on the skin of your hands, washing them with an antiseptic will likely kill it. Number 2. Keep your distance in public places. Try to stay at least a couple feet away from everyone if you go to a public place, especially if the person is coughing, has a runny nose or fever. Upon coughing and sneezing, the infected person spreads the virus in the air around themselves, and if you come too close to such a person, you might get infected upon simply inhaling. Number 3. Don't touch your face. Try to avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth with your hands, especially when you are not home. The thing is, your hands touch a lot of surfaces that might have the virus on them, and if you get the virus on the skin of your palms and fingers, you could easily deliver it inside of your body without even realizing. Number 4. Be conscious about your breathing hygiene. If you are about to cough or sneeze, make sure to cover your mouth and nose with a napkin, or at least with your elbow. And do not use the palm for the previous reason we just mentioned. As soon as you did it, get rid of the napkin by throwing it into a safe container, and again, wash your hands as soon as possible. Covering your mouth and nose before coughing and sneezing allows you to prevent spreading the virus and other kinds of infection, but even so, the tiny drops containing the virus end up on your hands, which can in turn transfer the disease to other objects or people. That's why, again, it is so important to wash them ASAP. Number 5. If you have high body temperature, fever, cough, or if you feel it's hard to breathe, contact a doctor immediately. Also, if you recently visited a place that is known to be the zone of high risk, such as China, Italy, Iran or South Korea, or if you contacted someone who's recently returned from these areas and is having the symptoms, it is highly recommended to contact a doctor as well. The thing is, body temperature increase, cough and hard breathing demand immediate medical help, as these are known to be the symptoms of the coronavirus as well as some other heavy diseases. And while having these symptoms doesn't necessarily mean that you have this very virus. In the current situation, it is very important to make sure it is under control if you care about your own life and health, as well as those of other people. Finally, make sure to get the most recent information and follow the recommendations of medical specialists. Nowadays, you have many ways to receive the updates on the coronavirus. If you want to ensure your safety, you should do just that. Do not ignore whatever recommendations and rules the local specialists tell people to follow. At the very least, it will increase your chances to avoid the virus yourself and also to prevent spreading it if you were unlucky enough to get it. Normally, both the central and local institutions of healthcare have the most recent and relevant information about the epidemic situation in your region. They can give you the most suitable recommendations for your individual protection, as well as the safety of other people. And there is one more question that is worthy of answering. What to do if you recently visited an area of high risk? Well, if you've been to a place that is known to be such an area within the last 14 days, you should be extra careful. First and foremost, follow all the advices mentioned previously in this video. If you're not feeling well, try to not leave your house until you feel better, even if you have only the light symptoms of the disease such as headache and runny nose. If you avoid contacting other people and visiting any medical institutions, you help said institutions work more effectively and protect yourself and others from possible spread of the coronavirus as well as other kinds of infection. And if you actually have the severe symptoms such as high body temperature, cough, and if it's hard to breathe, do not delay getting the medical help, because these are, again, the symptoms of the coronavirus. First of all, call the local medical institution and inform them about your recent travels and the contacts with other travelers. Getting the medical consultation in time will allow the specialists to quickly direct you to the suitable medical institution. Besides, it will prevent the spreading of the coronavirus as well as other kinds of infection. And that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, please press the like button so that more people would get to see it and learn how to protect themselves and their loved ones. Also, if you want to get more helpful information about the virus, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification button. Thanks for watching, have a good day, and remember, stay safe.